Hi, this is April. Welcome back to my channel. I am never one to follow the crowd or follow trends, but when I've seen nearly every one of my favorite content creators recommending the Sigma 16 1.4 for the Sony APSC line, I decided I had to see what all the hype was about.
And without a doubt, my number one suggestion is the Sigma 16mm f1.4.
I'm Steven with Purpose Lens Photo and Media, and today I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should buy the Sigma 16mm 1.4.
So of course, no lens setup would be complete without the Sigma 16mm f1.4 lens. We all love to call it the Sweet 16 lens.
But I'm going to tell you right now, I am absolutely loving the quality of this lens. I've been using only the kit lens, the 16 to 50, for about a year now, thinking that was good enough. Plus, the price couldn't be beat because it was included with the camera. But I decided to get the Sigma 16 1.4, and having the ability to open the aperture to 1.4 and let so much more light in has been game-changing. I love how it separates me from the background when I'm walking around doing a vlog. And for photography, it is stunning. The colors are so beautiful. The contrast in the colors and the shallow depth of field you can get are amazing. It's 405 grams, so it is a little bit weighty, but honestly, this doesn't bother me at all. Some reviewers said the weight was sort of an issue, but not at all for me. Now, the kit lens is definitely smaller, but with the kit lens, the aperture only opens up to 3.5 at its widest end, whereas the Sigma 16 opens up to 1.4, so you're letting in so much more light, which, as you'll see in the low light test, it gives you amazing results. The main thing I love about this lens is the value. You are getting beautiful, sharp image quality for as little as $325 on Amazon as of December of 2022. I do have a link in the description below if you want to check it out. You would definitely be able to pick it up used on eBay for around $200. The one drawback of this lens is it does not have optical steady shot. So I did test it out with the Sony ZV-E10. I turned the active steady shot off on that camera, so it wasn't going to get any help from the camera. And I wanted to see how shaky the footage looked, walking pretty carefully. I have the aperture open to 1.4, so I just want to see if this is usable for a handheld vlogging scenario. And I'm using manual exposure. I have my shutter speed at 1/50. ISO is set to auto. I just want to see how this does in a handheld vlogging situation. I really do enjoy this lens. It's so sharp. And in this next footage, I tried it with the Sony A6600, which has in-body image stabilization. I just wanted to see how much of a difference that would make. Once again, I have this set on manual exposure with a shutter speed of 1/50 and the aperture set wide open to 1.4. And I do think both sets of footage look respectable, in my opinion. And in these photographs that I took, I just love how the colors pop. And I love how you're able to get that beautiful bokeh effect, which I didn't think that was such a big deal. I thought that was for photography snobs. Maybe I am becoming a photography snob, even though I'm such an amateur, but there is nothing like it because it makes it really stand out from using something like your smartphone, which can do that fake background blur. But there's nothing like having a wide open aperture and being able to get that proper shallow depth of field. And if you're worried that the 16mm aperture might be too limiting for you, the one trick that I learned from watching Mark's Camera Crisis is if you go into clear image zoom, and you can set that to one of your custom buttons, go ahead and zoom in on an image. So using clear image zoom, you're able to take the 16 millimeters all the way to 30 millimeters. It's really a great function. I've been using it quite a bit. So if you feel limited by the one focal length, don't, because you can definitely get some versatility with clear image zoom. Another amazing feature with this wide open aperture, you're able to get amazing low light performance. So here is the ISO set to 500, and I have the aperture opened wide at 1.4. And I think it does a pretty good job of avoiding the same noise that you would get with the kit lens. As much as I hate to follow the crowd, everyone was right on this one. The Sigma 16 1.4 is amazing, and I think it should be your next lens after the kit lens. If you like this video, give it a like. Consider subscribing as I try to find the right camera for a beginner like me.